Take a look at this chart tracking the production costs of major Indian film franchises. For years, the ceiling for a massive tentpole hovered in the hundreds of millions. Toxic, a 2026 action gangster film, shatters that ceiling with an estimated budget of up to 1,000 crore rupees, or roughly 120 million US dollars. The financial anchor for that massive investment is Yash. Coming off the massive multilingual success of the KGF series, the studio banked on his proven ability to draw crowds across entirely different regional markets. Normally, a budget this large is handed to a veteran blockbuster director. Instead, the producers hired Gitu Mohandas, an indie filmmaker known for gritty, critically acclaimed dramas, to steer a massive, highly commercial action project. Mohandas is placing the story in post-independent Goa. The script navigates a morally ambiguous underworld where gangsters deal with loyalty, jealousy, and redemption against a heavily atmospheric historic backdrop. To cross international borders smoothly, the production team bypassed traditional regional dubbing entirely. They shot the film simultaneously in Kannada and English. Pairing an auteur director's vision with dual-language filming and a massive budget is a highly calculated formula. The producers are attempting to manufacture a film that can bypass regional constraints and operate as a global commodity from day one. To ground the narrative in that specific 1940s to 1970s aesthetic, the production crew built a sprawling 20-acre set right outside Bengaluru. Maintaining a physical environment of that size requires serious human capital. The production employed an extensive team of over 1,000 crew members, managing 450 actors and foreign extras simultaneously. For the combat sequences, they imported Hollywood expertise, bringing in action choreographer J.J. Perry to design a brutal, fast-paced fighting style. Before a single punch was thrown on camera, the team used StuntViz pre-visualization technology. This allowed them to digitally map out and test complex combat sequences in a wireframe simulation to ensure physical safety and visual impact. Integrating 1,000-member crews, massive practical sets, and digital stunt mapping ensures the final product meets the exact visual standards expected by the global action market. Domestically, the film relied on a highly specific casting strategy, pulling leading talent from different distinct regional industries to guarantee a built-in audience across the country. They secured Kiara Advani to draw in northern Hindi-speaking demographics, while bringing in Nayanthara to anchor the southern markets. They applied that same segmented strategy to the soundtrack. Rather than relying on a single vision, the studio hired 5 distinct music composers, including Vishal Mishra and Ravi Basrur, to craft an album that would resonate across multiple cultural tastes. But operating a physical production at this extreme scale naturally creates friction. During the Bengaluru shoot, authorities filed an FIR against the producers, alleging they had illegally cut down hundreds of trees in the Pina forest area to clear space for their massive sets. Cultural backlash followed soon after. A Christian federation filed a formal complaint with the censor board, alleging that an intense fight sequence filmed inside a cemetery, featuring a statue of the Archangel Michael, hurt religious sentiments. Compounding legal battles, scheduling conflicts, and logistical hurdles forced the production timeline to stretch, pushing the film's release out across multiple years. To survive the financial risk of a 1,000-crore budget, studios utilize a de-risking model. They pre-sell distribution rights to regional partners, securing cash before the film reaches an audience. This map of India shows the strategy in practice. Selling theatrical distribution rights for Andhra Pradesh and Telangana locked in 120 crore rupees. Repeated globally, selling overseas rights for the Indian language versions pulled in another 105 crore rupees. For the English language version, the studio secured a partnership with Lionsgate to manage worldwide theatrical placement. The producers eventually pushed the final release to August 2026. This deliberate scheduling move navigated geopolitical tensions in the Middle East markets, ensuring the film had access to optimal global screens. By combining a massive budget, pre-planned multilingual filming, and segmented regional casting, Toxic reveals how modern Indian cinema operates. Studios are engineering highly calculated, data-driven products built to capture the entire globe.